Hi Sagittarius, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot. I am in Carmel, Indiana. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. What I normally do is let flip, fly, fall. 5, 6, 7, however many tarot cards feel like they want to come out. Take a look at them. Are we looking at life, love, career, health? And then I clarify with various oracle cards. So first thing up is Pinnacle of Wands. No, Princess of Wands. In the reverse position. So it's like, I feel like you're kind of, all right, those two came up. Okay, so I had a thought there. She's balancing on one foot in this card. Balancing on one foot. It's like I feel like you're waiting on something. You're waiting. It's like you're waiting on some news. You're waiting to go someplace. You're waiting on somebody else. And you can't step forward because you're only standing on one foot. So it's like you're just kind of in one spot. In like hangman position, because she is kind of upside down. She's upside down in that. That's the feeling, is like, I'm surprised it's not the hangman position. But then the Ten of Cups came up. So it's like you're waiting on someone to fulfill your Ten of Cups because you were not able to do it on your own. And that's not a good position to be in, really. You need to fill your Ten of Cups on your own. You need to fulfill yourself on your own, not wait on somebody else to fulfill your Ten of Cups. And Temperance. So, how is that playing in? It feels like, I just feel like you're waiting on someone else to balance yourself out, and you need to quit waiting on someone else to balance you. You need to do that yourself and not wait on someone else to balance. I mean, someone else cannot fulfill your Ten of Cups. Only you can fulfill your Ten of Cups. And in case you don't know what Ten of Cups is, that's kind of like your happy ending, your fulfillment, the thing that we all try to reach for in life. The Lover's card came up in the sideways position, so I feel like that goes up. So you've got some sort of a new relationship coming in. That could be any kind. It could be lovers. It could be work-related, business-related, So is that what you're waiting on? Is you're waiting on somebody else? So I feel like these two, the Temperance, God dang it, I keep saying the wrong thing. Princess of Wands and the Lover's card are attached to each other. You're waiting on this new beginning to happen because you think that's going to put you where you want to be, but I'm not thinking that it's going to happen. I mean, it might help move you forward, but I don't feel like it's going to be the end-all be-all like you think it's going to be. These came up this way. So the Sun came up in reverse. And it's like you're still waiting on the Sun to come up. Everything, it's just like there's just this huge waiting energy. It's like everything about this just makes me feel like you are waiting on somebody else to fulfill, like, okay, so this is kind of what I'm picturing. It's like you have this empty bucket. You have the ability to fill it, but you're waiting on somebody else to bring the water. You're waiting on this person to bring the water to fill it. And you're waiting on somebody else to fill it. And you're waiting on somebody else. It's like, I just feel this like whole waiting energy. You're waiting on someone else to do something that is your job, not theirs. Does that make sense? Whatever, or you're just waiting on something. All right, what emotions are you? Let's go with that. I always get a lot of clearing when I do the emotions cards. What are you waiting for? You're feeling very overwhelmed. You're waiting for the dust to settle. So whatever has been happening has been frenzied. I feel like it's like frenzied. And you're waiting on the dust to settle so you can think straight, for one. Curious in the reverse position. Interested, fascinated, inquisitive. That to me makes me think that it's like you don't want to get too excited about something. You've got some curiosity, but you don't, until the dust settles and you know what's going to happen, which direction you're going to go or whatever. When you get out of this waiting thing, it's kind of like there's this part of you that wants to go investigate, but it's like you don't want, it's a feeling you don't want to get your hopes up. So whatever you're waiting on has got you very stuck at the moment. You can't move forward. It's like you're kind of stuck in the mud right at the moment. And it's I want to say stifling. So the feeling I get is like you're in this room and there's no air conditioning. You're locked in a room with no air conditioning and it's hot and it's stifling. And the windows are locked and you're waiting for someone to come and let you out so you can breathe, so you can get out and do whatever you need to. It's like you feel like you've been in this prison and you've been told they're on their way. It's like you're like, you've gotten the word, you've gotten the message. We're on our way. You don't know if it's 2 hours or 2 days or a month, but you've gotten the message. We're on our way. We're going to come and let you out of this stifling room where you can't breathe and where you can't open the windows and comforted. You know what? I'm going to put these back in because I lost my train of thought and I don't know if they came in upside down, upright or whatever. And if they're meant to come out again, they'll come out again. They always get their message across however they want to. So what emotion? What? Oh, my cards are flying out on the floor today. Oh, jealous. What are you jealous about? You're envious, suspicious, possessive. You're jealous of other people's lives. You're jealous of other people's happiness. You're jealous of people on the outside. You're jealous of people that are not stuck in this stifling room that you're at, that have already gotten out and are wandering around and doing their thing. You're jealous of that. You're going to get there. Just chill out. Unfulfilled. I will say, everything about this makes me think that and I also get the feeling the grass is greener. You're thinking like, oh, the grass is going to be greener when I get out of this room, when I can breathe and everything. And also that phrase, jumping, what is it? Don't jump out of the frying pan into the fire. So you've got a little bit of that going on inside of you too. It's like you're wanting out of this room that's stifling so bad, but you're also wondering when I get outside there, you don't know what's outside. So you also kind of like going, but God, what if there's alligators out there? And what if there's lions and tigers and bears and they come after me? At least I'm in here and I'm safe, and it's hot in here, and I can't breathe very good, but at least nobody's trying to like eat my leg off. So there's that feeling that goes along with it too. And you're irritated that you feel this way. It's like, you can't make up your mind. I'm sorry. You're not feeling very grateful for the position you're in. So it's kind of like just a feeling of it's just like a major confusion. It's like you want to get excited, you're afraid to get excited. You think it could be the thing you've been looking for, but it also could not be the thing you're looking for. What else am I getting from this? You just want to be peaceful. That's all, regardless of whether you're in the room or you're outside in the room, outside of the room in the open. You just want some peace, and you want to feel loving and loved and happy, and you just don't know if it's in the room locked away from things that can eat you, or if it's outside where it's dangerous. I don't know how to answer that question for you. You know, I mean, the words that are coming to me is like, make the best of a bad situation. I don't know what else is going on there. Nope, I don't want to use those cards today. I'm being led to use these. So let me think, what questions do I want to ask? Okay. So you're in the room. You have this, it's like you have one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake. It's like you're waiting on someone to come and open the door. But then if they open the door, it's like, are you actually going to step outside? That's kind of the feeling, is like, okay, so knowing this is the situation, the feeling, the emotions, the energy that you're in, what question do I want to ask? What do we want to know? So when someone comes and opens the door, give me a second here. When someone comes and opens the door, what do you need to know? Okay. What do you need to know about the outside? What do you need to know about the other side of the fence? What do you need to know about when you get out of the waiting room? What do you want to tell them about the other side of waiting? That's the only way I can say that, is what does the universe, your guides, your people, your soul, whatever, want to tell you about the other side of waiting? That's the best way to put it. When you get out of this waiting energy, what does the universe want to tell you about the other side of waiting? The one thing I keep hearing is like, it's going to be okay. Regardless, you'll make it regardless. Moonlight. It's okay. It's all okay. So the thing that I'm getting there is like, it's always the darkest before the dawn. And it's always darkest at night when you can't see things. So when the door opens, the light is going to get let in and some clarity is going to show up. Okay. So there'll be some clarity that shows up when the waiting is over. When the waiting gets over, some clarity will show up, and you'll feel better about whatever decision you make. The door's going to get opened. You won't be in the waiting energy anymore, and then you'll be able to make a decision. You'll be able to see better, and then you can decide, do I want to go? Do I want to step out into this? I've been waiting for the door to get open. Do I want to step out into this? I can see what's going on now, or do I want to stay in here where I'm at? Because right now I just feel like you're kind of in the dark, and it's like freaking you out, because it's like going, I don't like this feeling of not knowing that is going on. This also feels like it is somewhat related to maybe having gotten some bad news from the doctor, and perhaps like you had to have a biopsy or something and you're waiting to find out, is it bad news or good news? And the waiting is just about to freaking kill you. Or you filed for divorce and you're waiting from the attorney's office to tell you what to do next. And it's like you can't do anything until you kind of get the go ahead, and then you can kind of decide once you get the green light, it's like going, do I want to move forward with this? Once you get the green light, yes, it was bad news. No, it's bad news, whatever. I feel like that's the kind of like possible energy that you're in, the waiting, waiting for like bad news or just news in general. Am I healthy? Am I not healthy? So this could be related in a lot of ways. See through the illusion. Okay. So that makes me feel that there's a lot of 3D fear that's going on. And okay. So the feeling that you feeling so out of control and feeling like you don't have any say in anything is all in your head. Because once the door gets open, you have all the say in the world, but you also have all the say in the world when you're in this waiting position. You have all the say in the world, whether you let this eat you up alive, whether you enjoy the time that you're in here, whether it's like I just keep seeing myself in this room, locked up in this room where it's hot and stifling. You can sit in the corner and bitch and moan and complain about how hot it is and how you can't breathe. Or you can pick up the book that's here beside you and you can read the book and kill the time and do whatever you can. You can meditate. You can, I don't know. I mean, it's like a million things that you could do as you're sitting in the corner waiting on this, instead of bitching and moaning about how hot and stifling the room is and that you can't do anything. So your feeling of trappedness is in your own head, for one. I will say that. So it's an illusion. The illusion that you are trapped and that you have no options while you're in this waiting game is in your own head. That is not true whatsoever. You have plenty of options to be happy or not be happy. You have options of how you walk around in circles in the room. You could walk around in circles. You could walk around backwards. You could do cartwheels in the room. You could do backflips in the room. You can sit in the corner and read. You can fan yourself. Are you getting my point? There are all kinds of things that you can do while you are waiting for them to come and unlock the door so you can figure out what you're going to do. And the illusion that you're trapped and you can't breathe and you just have to sit there in misery is your own damn fault. There. How do you like them apples? Partners. Let's see. Okay, to me that feels like you have people in your life that you can go to help you during this time of waiting. Partners, people, partners up above, partners down on earth. You have people that you can reach out to help you get out of this illusion. You have people that can help you bide your time. You can, you may be stuck in that room, but you can scream through the window and talk to the other people that are standing outside right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have people that can help you fill up that time gap, the waiting time. Okay, what else is here? Keep your eye on the prize. And I also feel like there could be some messages. I got another. With these, I got birds. Birds are coming up. It makes me feel like there are some messages from birds coming around, because I saw a white bird last week. A white bird. We don't have white birds around here. I have seen seagulls before, but there wasn't any water where that was at, so I don't know where that white bird is. But if you see a bird, a weird place, somehow, that's probably some sort of a message for you. Take it however that resonates. Seek and find. Seek and find solace. Seek and find peace in this time of waiting. I'm going to do a couple more things. No. Nope, from this one. All right, two more. I want like two cards. This is healing cards from the universe. This is from your higher self, your oversoul, past relatives. Any last words of advice for Sagittarius? Any last words of advice for Sagittarius right now, who are in the waiting game? That one and that one. Respect, respect, respect. This feels like it's respect. Okay, so this is what it feels like. When the person finally gets there to unlock the door, and they took longer than you wanted them to, respect their journey and what they went through to get there to unlock the door. Don't jump down their throat and start screaming at them, "You're 6 weeks late! You blah, 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 blah." You know, respect that maybe they went through some difficulties trying to get there to unlock the door. That feels like that's what that's saying. Have some respect for the other person that's making you wait. They're not doing this to punish you. They are on their own journey. Acceptance. Accept where that goes along with accept where you are now, in the room, in the waiting room, and just be at peace with that, because there's not anything that you're going to be able to do about it at the moment. But you can, like I said, you can decide how you spend the time in the waiting room. Alternative. Okay, so this is saying to me, you're in the room and you think you have one option when you get out. There could be other alternatives that are coming down the pike, so just keep that in mind. Keep your options open. I feel like that's what I'm hearing, is keep your options open. When you're out of the waiting space, there may be more than one options or roads to go down. So just keep that in mind. Keep your options open. That's all I'm hearing and gonna say. I will see you guys middle of March. And if you have any comments, please send them my way. I love hearing from everybody, good, bad, and indifferent. I am open to constructive criticism. So I will see y'all later. Bye.